Hello, all you gorgeous, beautiful people out there getting slim, trying to get slim, wishing they could try and get slim. Already got slim and couldn't give a shit about getting slim. It is day 262 of my Mounjaro journey, week 38, and it is Happy Tuesday, put the bins out day, the 13th of May 2025. And the sun is shining. How nice does it look out there? It is absolutely beautiful. Oh, that was nice timing, wasn't it? Ah, do you know, I tell you what, I'm loving all my artificial flowers in the garden. Go and have a look in my showcase, guys, for the flowers. Honestly, what a difference it makes. Now over that side, it's all full of weeds, look. Weeds down here. I only get sick of bloody weeds. Isn't it lovely out there? Lovely. And it's meant to be 16 degrees, but it actually feels a bit warmer. I put a jumper on today because I thought, oh, I've been nippy the last couple of days. So jab day tomorrow. Jab day. And I was going to do 10 milligram, but I've had quite a lot of food noise this week. I've had cravings, I've gone off the rails, I've stuffed my face. So basically, I feel like I've had no suppression and no switching off the food noise. Now, when I jabbed last Wednesday, I accidentally jabbed into a blood vessel. Now, I didn't know until I took the injection out and all this blood was pouring out of my belly. It was quite strange as well, because when I put it in, there was like a little pop, like a little on it, and I actually felt the needle, where usually you don't feel anything. Well, I don't. It's the slightest little, like that, you know, it's nothing. But it was like, oh. So, I think if it does that ever again, then I think what I'll probably do, I'm just watching something weird on the telly. I'm watching something strange on the telly on Loose Women. I'll tell you what it is in a minute. Anyway, back to the subject. So yeah, so I think where the bit of blood ran out, I think some of the fluids probably ran out as well. And because it's gone into my bloodstream, it hasn't had that slow release effect, maybe. I don't know. I'm just thinking. But I've been on 10 milligram for 5 weeks now. So I think it's probably time to go up to 12.5. That's what I'm thinking. And what I'm thinking of doing when it comes to me holiday, which is in 4 weeks' time. I think it's 4 weeks on Sunday we go on holiday, 15th of June. And I'm away for 12 nights. So I'm thinking of stopping me jab for a couple of weeks. Maybe even 3 or 4 weeks. I don't know. I will see. And then when I go back on it, going back onto a low dose again. You know, so maybe going on the 5 milligram and work my way up again. Do you know what I mean? Because I know I can still go up to 15 milligram, but then where do you go from there? You know, so that's kind of what I'm half thinking in my mind. Has anyone else done that? So like come off for a few weeks, you know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and then sort of started on the lower dose again. That's maybe what I'm toying with the idea of. I don't know. Because obviously, now normally when I went on a holiday previously, I took my jab with me. But because I had a bit of nausea and stuff like that, it was spoiling my holiday, so I decided not to jab while I was there. And then I just did it when I got back. And I think I'd actually lost ½ pound on holiday, so I still lost weight because we're doing lots and lots of walk and lots of swimming. So getting like lots of exercise in, and I don't overeat on holiday. It's really strange. I think it's because I don't do the on an evening where you're snacking and binging, emotional eating, anything like that on holiday, because I'm just dead chilled and relaxed. So nothing to feel anxious about. I'm not bored. I'm not, you know. We just don't overeat on holiday. So that's me. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking maybe start 12.5 tomorrow. But I don't know whether to just jab today, which would be a day early. Crack on with it. Because otherwise, if I leave it till tomorrow, what am I going to eat by then? Put another pound. I could put another £2 on by tomorrow, couldn't I? With what I decide to eat and put in my face. Yeah, so actually I might jab today. Go up to 12.5 and see how that goes. Because I need to get back to the not feeling like food. I need the suppression, and you know. There's the yawn. God, it's only 1 o'clock in the afternoon. It's definitely not because I'm tired. I don't get up till late, you know. Go to bed late, I get up late. And half the time, when I wake up in bed on a morning, I get up, have a wee, get back in bed, open the curtains, open the window, let the sun shine in, and just lay on my bed for half an hour or so, scrolling through TikTok, waiting for the poo to brew. So it's like a nice routine that I've got usually within half an hour of me deciding to get up. Oh, come on, now, stop it. God. Usually within half an hour of me thinking, right, okay, it's time to get up, go and have a wee, get back in bed. Within half an hour I need a poo. Oh. What is going on with me today? Yawning, itching, I'll be sneezing in a minute. Oh. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking. Because I was naughty yesterday. Naughty. I had Indian takeaway last night. And the other naughty thing is I've still got half of it left. But I'm thinking if I have that for me tea and I get rid of the garlic naan, because that's quite stodgy and quite high in calories, on top of the bit of curry and the bit of rice that's there, and a bhaji, it won't be so bad. So I might just get that garlic naan now and bin it. As much as it breaks my heart. Stick it in the filthy bin. I think that's what I'll do, because I don't need bread. I never even used to get bread before. Anyway, when I used to get me Indian takeaway, Jane used to always get a garlic naan, and I'd have like a little piece of that to dip in, because I do like it. But I like the other stuff as well, and I don't want to fill up on the bread. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so I will be having that for me tea. So, in fact, I should go and do my jab now. How long does it take to work, guys? That's the question. If I do it now, will it kick in by tea time? And then I might only be able to eat a little bit. The other option is I could get me Indian takeaway, portion it up and freeze it, which I normally would have done, and just have that as a treat some other time when I am feeling a bit like, oh, I fancy something. Instead of ringing for a takeaway, just use that. You know, I might do that actually. Right, I've decided that's what I'm going to do with the Indian. So I'm going to portion it up and get it in the freezer. That's what I'm going to do. And then tonight for my tea, I think I've got some another romaine lettuce. They're like little boats, aren't they? I'm going to have some of them, I think, with chicken. I've got loads of chicken and some beetroot, some pickled red onion. Yeah, and some sweet corn. Yes, right, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm having for tea. What are you having for tea today, guys? Anything nice? I need to get me ass out of the house and go to the chemist. Now, I was out on Saturday. So I've had 2 days in the house of doing absolutely nothing. So what I might do is get the dogs and take them to the park, because it is a lovely day. It's ages since I've been to the park, and they do love going to the park. I think it might be a bit cold for the beach, a bit nippy for the beach, because it's only 16 degrees out there, so it's always a bit colder when you're down on the beach, isn't it, if that wind's up. So yeah, I think I'll take them to the park. I need to pop to the chemist, put the bins out, I love it when my son comes to visit on bin day, because he'll say, I'll do your bins for you, Mum. I say, go on, man. It's nice to have somebody to do your bins. It's not a big chore, is it? But it feels like it sometimes. And I've got some weeds and stuff like that I'm bagging up and putting in the bin as well. So I might do that just now. That can be a minute. I'll do that. That's what I'm going to do. Do poo patrol. Put the bins out. Scrub my hands. Portion up the curry. Get it in the freezer before I change my mind. Take the dogs to the park. Pop in the chemist. What are you doing today? Are you doing anything nice? And have you had like a few weeks off from the jab and then started again on a lower dose, or, you know, what's your thoughts on that? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, guys, if you're thinking about getting any artificial flowers, I've done the bargain hunting for you. I've found the ones that are lovely, that don't have ridiculous shipping costs. Because some of you think, oh, aren't they lovely? Oh, look at them for a £5. And you go in and it's like £8 shipping. You're like, what? On what planet do you live on with £8 bloody shipping? You know what I mean? So I've done the shopping around for you. I've put the really nice flowers in my showcase. So why don't you just go and pop on in my showcase, have a look and see what's in there. They're absolutely gorgeous, guys. And I'll tell you what I do as well, come next year, because I don't bring them in, because I like them all year round. But, you know, by next year, they can start looking a little bit dirty, you know, because it's been raining and mucky and stuff like that. You just bring them in, get a bucket of hot soapy water, you know, like you wash your clothes in laundry detergent. I'll put a little bit of bleach in there as well. And I give them a good wash. And then you just stick them back out wet and they're dry. And you get another year and another year. And depending on the flowers, you might get quite a few years out of them. That's what I do. In fact, my friend Jane got a good idea. We had some of these lovely lilies, which I really liked. But by about the third year, they were looking a bit faded and a bit, you know, they'd lost the sparkle. Now, we have loads of acrylic paint in the house because we use it for all sorts of things. And I don't mean decorating paint. I mean, you know, painting, art stuff. Because we're both partial to a bit of art. Or we were. We haven't done any for a while. But yeah, I've got a couple of paintings that I've done. And Jane sometimes uses them for her craft things and stuff like that. So we have all the colours. So she decided to paint some of them with the acrylic paint. And they were brilliant, really brightened them up. And she enjoyed doing them as well. It was like, oh. And this year she said, don't throw any out, because what I'll do, I'll take them to my mum's and I'll give them a wash and I'll brighten them up and paint them. Stick them back in the garden. So what's not to like? Yeah. They can't beat the fresh ones, can you? I mean, don't get me wrong, they're beautiful, fresh flowers. But they just don't last long enough, and then there's the mess, and then there's the cost of them as well. They're not cheap either. So, yeah. Itchy nose. Oh. So, yeah, so go and have a look at my showcase. There's lots of other nice things in there as well. Tell you what I've recently put back in as well. You know, the medicine storage cabinet, which I absolutely love. I'll get all my medications in there. I used to have some in this drawer, some in that drawer, some on the shelves, and I had stuff everywhere. And I thought, I'm sick of this. You know, I'd have my Lemsips and my Diarrhelites and my Imodiums and my Paracetamols and my ibuprofens, and that's before I even go into the prescription stuff. All my vitamins, jars of this, bottles of that, and they all just go into this box. I love it. Go and have a look in the showcase. I can't resist a plug. I've got to have a plug, haven't I? I can't help it. Right, guys. Love you and leave you. Keep shrinking. Don't forget to leave me a comment on your thoughts. Bye.